Alright guys, all installed. And like I said, it's a pretty straightforward install, though there are some tips. I am going to show you tip number one. Make sure you got all your clamps on your couplers before you put everything together, obviously, and just kind of shoot everything. This cold air intake doesn't exactly fit the greatest, so you got to finagle with it a little bit, but it's doable. There's supposed to be a grommet right here. That grommet's missing on my car, as there is a lot of hardware that is missing on this car. So, you know, just a matter of whoever owned it before me, when they did work on it, because there's like a screw missing back there, and screws missing all over the place. But so basically, you put this coupler on. It says Spectre. It's a reducer. You're going to want to put this thing in before you even put it on the car. Just do this first. Then I tighten this down, and that's good to go. Then I put all this together with this. You want to use this accordion one on this section, and then this bigger one, and then there's clamps are easy. All the clamps are the same size except for this one, and this one, and that one. So I put it all together real loose, and just made sure it fit real good. You're going to want to, I cut about, I'd say a half an inch off of this hose so that this wasn't pointed way up. It could probably go even a little bit lower than this, but I'm okay with that. Another tip, in the kit there is a little rubber piece down here. You're going to want this bolt. There's some threading at the bottom of it. You're going to want to thread this to the rubber piece before you put it in this hole. It's just going to be easier. And then the only other bolt holding it in is this right here. This here is a little bit too long, so you got to cut it down to fit, which is pretty self-explanatory. There's a thicker one and a thinner one. I used the thicker one on the top, I do believe. And then the filter, you just want to make sure all this stuff's real snug and real good. It's not going to fall off. I am going to be keeping an eye on this filter because the last one of these I had kept falling off. My paint job actually turned out pretty good. I should have wore gloves when I installed this, so there's some fingerprints on it, but I think that stuff's going to burn off over time. I did hit it with some more cleaner, but you know, whatever. This whole engine needs a good cleaning. That's about it. Let's start it up and show you how she sounds. So, definitely more exhaust sounding. I can hear more of an exhaust note where it was a lot quieter before. I might take that silencer off. There's a silencer down there because this car is not going to see wintertime anymore. So I may take that silencer off, but yeah, as you can see, whoever worked on my car before I owned it missed it, just threw away a bunch of stuff, and that makes me mad, but there's nothing I can really do about it right now. Like, they threw away the bolt that holds this bracket on, that little foam piece that's supposed to be right here to protect the coils, gone, and a couple other bolts. It is what it is. Injectors are really loud on these engines. But yeah, it fits really good. It looks good. It works good. It's got a nice sound to it. The camera's probably not picking up the sound at all. This is actually an aftermarket dipstick because these cars don't come with one. But give it a couple of revs and see if we can hear it whoosh. Give us that whoosh sound we were looking for. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit. I hope it picks up on camera. It's definitely louder, and that's cool. She sounds mean now. So, actually going to be getting a beater. So this car is going to be parked for the winter time. Yay, because I don't want to drive this in the winter. I love this car too much, and I don't want it to get all rusty and covered in salt. So I'm very happy about that decision. But she's a runner. So I say, let's close the hood. And take her for a little spin. And see what we got. So I'm going to pause the video for just a second so I can get my seatbelt on. So hold on just a second. Alright, we're back. Let's go and go rip on her a little bit and see what we got. I may have to adjust that filter a little bit. I did scuff it up a little bit. I used that same fine grit sanding block that I used on the tube, and I went ahead and scuffed it up so that stuff will stick together a little bit better, so it's not so. Because I think part of the issue that I was having before was that aluminum is just slippery. So I degreased it and did all that. It's definitely got a little bit of a louder tone. Hop on her a little bit and sweet. Pretty mean, pretty mean. So, yeah, awesome. It's a little way I take to test drive cars. Not gonna go the whole way because I got dinner cooking, but very awesome. And I don't know about a horsepower increase. I know some of these, you know, they claim they're 4 horse. I don't know. I've seen several videos that disprove that. But you know, I guess is what it is. I wasn't really looking for a horsepower increase. I was more looking for noise. It was for sound. It looks cooler under there and it makes a cooler sound. So that's what I was looking for. Should get a little bit better gas mileage, like maybe 1 or 2 miles per gallon, maybe, I don't know. Transmission definitely shifts differently with it in there for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's a placebo effect. But it sure seems like it's shifting faster than it was before. Like I said, I might take that silencer out as well. Because if I'm not going to drive this car in the winter, I'm not worried about weather getting up in there. So we'll get into her a little bit going back, and then that'll be the end of the video. Okay. Oh yeah. Lots louder. I gotta get me one of them some pedal commander things or something to get that lag out of there. Next big thing for this car is probably going to be the updated brakes that I bought for it. I'm not sure when I'm going to put those on, but probably soon. And I want to buy a ported intake and throttle body for it. And I think I have to do some transmission work to it. The conductor plate is actually broken on it. The little screw that holds in the conductor plate plug is been stripped out, confirmed by a true actual mechanic. So, but we just left it alone. It wasn't leaking, so we left it alone. But it does need to be fixed. So I'm gonna be doing that in the near future too, and then just, you know, just having some fun with this car. But yeah. She's got some power. Now we just gotta get her to be a little more responsive, I guess. But alright guys, that's gonna be the video. So everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.